Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've got I'm not really sure what to call this, but it's basically an ephemera kit, shall we say. So there's quite a few things just to show you in here, so I thought I will link everyone down below of whose ideas I've had, so that if you want to go and see their tutorial, you can go to make some of your own if you wanted to. It's I can't remember, it's definitely Kerr, and I can't remember if she calls this her book page paper pocket or paper bag. I have forgotten now. Anyway, I think it might have been a bag, I can't remember, but I will leave everything down below for you. I am going to zoom out just as we go through it, just so you don't feel that you can't see. So this is an old book page. This is actually an old knitting book that I've got that's lovely old, very matte paper. She shows you how to fold it up around a coffee dyed sheet, and then fold it up so it makes a lovely pouch or bag, and it's really is very lovely. Not too near, are you? No. Right, so I've just popped some lace across. This is also one of the printables that I've bought off her, sheets of butterflies. I think these were doubled so you could put them on the edge of a page, and I just cut them up separately, popped a ball pin in, and so that it dingle dangles off there, as she calls them. So this is basically the holder. Inside there are two altered paper clips. These are again a Kerr. These are actually a freebie from her. If you join her Facebook group, Happiness in Crafting, she does give a Friday freebie every Friday, obviously. And these are just turned into altered paper clips. They're really pretty. Kerr does very pretty things. So that's some of the things in there. I'm going to tip everything out. Yeah, I think I will tip everything out just to go through them. Is it empty? Yeah. And then I'll pop that to the side just for now. So going through these things, there are several things in here. Oh, here's some more of those butterflies that I've just cut, but when they're on the page, they're sort of like that, for example, so that you can glue them together and then they fit over the edge of a page like a little page tab or whatever. So they're in there. There's some little printable doilies. These were Tracie Fox little fussy cut flowers, I think they are. So I've just printed them on quite matte paper to print them out. These are, oh, I cannot remember, but again they'll be down below who's done these. These were stamped, is that all of them? Stamped fabric, well, stamp on fabric basically, then layer them up with other bits of fabric, and they just look lovely. I have got a pretend page here, so if that was your page you could pop that on there. Am I in frame? I'm just going to have to check that I'm in frame, kind of, yeah. I'll pull that back a bit, a bit more in. So they're lovely on there just as a bit of a decoration. Obviously if you had a tag they could decorate tags, but they're lovely. So they're the stamped, and I did do a little word one as well because I thought that looked nice. Sometimes you don't really want another image, you just want the actual word. So these are the stamped fabric images, I think she calls them. Whoever it is, I will link below. These I've shown below before, but I just have made some new ones because I've finally mastered my new, well, it's not new, I've had it for 2 years, but I've stuck with my old sewing machine, but I decided I just had to get on with my new one, so I've persevered, and so I can now do different stitches other than zigzag or straight. So this was like a little branch. I did do a few zigzag, look, then some stars and another branch one, and these look lovely when they're, I just love these. These are Creative Cafe Girls' idea, and just to sort of decorate a page really, they just look really lovely. So that's another idea. These I knew I would forget, I think I did write them down. These were Shabbydabbydoodah, that's right, and she called them, I can't remember what she called them, but again this will be linked below. Honestly my brain is just fuzzled at the moment. Anyway, these were really pretty. I'll show them one at a time. I think she did use them as page edges, I can't remember. Anyway, they do look lovely just to edge a page, or you could take them slightly off the page so that you've got a bit of a tab. Just made different ones, some with lace, some I just did with book page and paper. This one, now obviously these are left plain at the moment, but you could decorate them up further if I find one of those butterflies or a flower. I mean, they all mix and match so lovely. You could just pop a flower on there, and there's a beautiful sort of page made. Or if you popped on a butterfly, which seemed to have just fluttered away while I've been saying, there you go. I mean, I wouldn't perhaps use purple myself, but you get the idea. That. So this is some of Roxy Creations paper I've got, just popped that on some book page. So they're very plain as they are, but they're just waiting, I think, to be sort of, I wouldn't put that on there, but you know what I mean. You just look through your things, embellish them, but they're there ready just as a starter, aren't they, to break up that blank page. Other things in here are some of Shabbydabbydooddah's printable ticket page that I bought. That's a kit of hers. They again, have I got anything here? Oh, I'll show those in a minute. Anyway, printable tickets, they are good along with these little pieces like these as the start of a cluster. So, I mean, this is too big to be classed as a cluster, but you could have that on there as one part of the layer, and then you might pop, I haven't got anything here, but you could pop something else sort of on there. They're just so lovely, really. They're sort of, I don't know, reminiscent, aren't they, of when you used to go to the zoo or the bus or something, you get a nice little paper ticket. Right, sticking with this theme, these were some other things I've made. These are Patricia Viramontes. I can't remember again what she calls them, but they'll be linked down below. There is another one of these, I can't actually see it at the moment, but anyway, these are like little clusters she makes, and again, these are lovely either as a page tab or just to decorate a page, or if you had like a book tuck, you could just pop these on to decorate. But they're really nice, and I've just sewn around the actual image and then layered up like lace, brown paper, old book page. I just love rescuing old books. This was, I think it was the old design shop. I'll bring a different piece of paper into this. These are like well, definition cards really. I did actually print this one on card, because what I thought I would do with that is I'd have it probably on a slightly smaller thing than this, as like a tuck on a page like that. Or that could actually go inside. Say if that was the thing on a page, you could actually tuck that in there, and that would be the actual like a journaling card, something like that. So I really love that. While we're talking about these, I'll move on to these. These were Roxy Creations. Oh, what did she call them? I think they were side tuck pockets, something like that. It was part of her weekly challenge. Actually, let's swap over to this book. Weekly challenge. These are lovely. I've done a variety of these, some face this way and some face the other way. Obviously, you'd glue that onto a page. You could glue just the 3 sides, here, and here, and then tuck something into there. I haven't really got anything here, but say you would, oh, actually, let's use that again. You could tuck that behind if you wanted, and then you've still got room, obviously, in the tuck. You wouldn't put this because it's too layered, but you could tuck something in like that. A tag or a journaling card. They're so pretty, really pretty. So that was Roxy Creations. Like I said, absolutely every video that I've used for these things will be listed below, including this one, which made just a beautiful, you know, a little holder. So that is all I've got for you today. They're just some pieces of ephemera that I've been making. I will link everything down below that you might need for them. And that's all for today, and thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.